I do support this motion of no confidence on housing. Nobody has confidence in this Minister, indeed he is not the only one. We have enough land, zoned land, to build 100,000 public units on public land. And your Rebuilding Ireland specifically puts forward the idea that the private market will solve our housing crisis by building private houses on public land. And what's happened in the Dublin City Council over the last period of time, now Devaney Gardens, is actually criminal as well. You have handed over precious public lands to a private developer to build 30% public housing, when that land could have been used for public housing and also the cost rental model. That's the solution. That's part of the solution. And the other part of the solution is to bring in into the Constitution housing as a right. That is, the UN rapporteur has said that explicitly, that should be brought in all over the world, not just in Ireland, but that housing as a human right should be in the Constitution, where people are empowered to say that we have a right to housing. I, however, have another reason for expressing no confidence in Minister Murphy. 3 years ago, a bill passed through second stage in this House without opposition. That bill was the Water in Public Ownership and Management of Public Water Service into the Constitution. You have dillied and dallied and said you're going to bring amendments through in July. You said you would have amendments ready for wording in autumn of this year. We're still waiting. We're facing an election in about 40 days' time, and we still have not got your amendments that you said you would have on this bill. So, Minister, the right to water unions are concerned about this. The people are concerned about it. The other organisations are really concerned about it. So, Minister, I do not have confidence with you on the housing issue. I do not have confidence in you in relation to implementing the will of the people. Everybody in this Dáil here, on paper, agrees with that water in public ownership. If you don't agree with it, bring it into the Dáil, argue against it, and let people know what your position is.